Okay, good evening everyone, and welcome to subscriber only event, which is our past life regression meditation. I'm just going to wait and see if we've got any subscribers coming on. Anyone can view this video, but only subscribers can comment on this video. Hello everyone. So as it says, this is a subscriber only event, but I'm allowing others to see it just so that it gives people an idea on what my subscribers or the events that my subscribers can take part in. This event is a past life guided regression meditation. So I will be guiding you into a meditation that is going to take people into 3 different past lives. Obviously, if you have lived less than 3 past lives, then you won't see all 3 past lives. You may just see 1, or you may see 2, and that's absolutely okay. You may not even see 1 past life if you haven't lived a previous past life, but most of us have maybe lived 1 or more past life. So I'm just waiting to see if any of my subscribers are going to pop on, and then we will get started with meditation. Anyone can take part in this meditation, but only subscribers can comment on the meditation. So you need to hit the subscribe button to be able to comment after the meditation or before the meditation. Hello everybody. Hello Geraldine. Welcome everyone. So I do apologize if you're not a subscriber, you're not able to comment. Wednesday night is going to be my subscriber only events, so that it's exclusively so that my subscribers can comment and take part on different events. We're going to have spiritual nights, like tonight we're going to have past life regression. We might have some music nights, etc. And we might also have things like spiritual seance nights, things like that. So hopefully but if you like meditation, especially guided meditation, then you're definitely going to enjoy this live. I've done the past life meditation before, and we had some great success. People had different experiences. They actually saw themselves in past life, which was quite interesting because some females were actually males in past life, and sometimes vice versa. I love doing the past life regression, and I love chatting to everyone that has taken part in it, because it's nice to see everybody's different points of view or everybody's different experiences in past life regression. I've lived about 5 or 6 past lives, and I do past life meditation quite a lot, just to find out a little bit more about my own past lives, and I've always found it really interesting. You get to see people that you met in past life or that you knew in past life, And sometimes the people that we meet in past life, we also meet in this life as well. So a lot of the meditations that I've done myself, especially going into past life meditation, I can hand on heart say, well, I know that that's why this person in this life is so recognizable, or like we meet somebody and we think, where have I seen that person before? And you know that you haven't seen that person before, but yet you're like, yeah, I've definitely seen that person before. Hello everyone. Thank you all for joining. Unfortunately, it's only subscribers that can comment during this event, because Wednesday night is going to be my subscriber only event. But for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to leave the event open so that non-subscribers can actually see what type of things I'm doing in my events. Sunday nights is also spiritual, what's the word I'm looking for now? Spiritual development class for my subscribers. And again, because it's part 2 of a 2-part class that I started last week here on TikTok, I'm going to leave it open, but again, only subscribers can comment, and that's this Sunday, and it's reading tarot using your intuition. Basically just throwing the guidebook away and just using your intuition. So I don't know if my subscribers are on. I don't think we've got any subscribers on, but I'm sure that they will catch up. What I do as well, once the meditation is finished and the live is finished, I add this to my subscriber group on Facebook, so that they can look back on it and do the meditation again. I also share it onto my YouTube channel, The Mystic Witch. You'll find the links to that on my website, on my bio. So it's handy being a subscriber, because you get to see the subscriber only videos back, and you get to comment on the videos and take part in it as well. We'll be having spiritual discussions, etc. on a Wednesday night as well, where it's just basically questions and answers. If you've ever wanted to know any questions and answers about spiritual stuff, I'm more than happy to answer that. So I'm gonna go through the meditation, and I'm just gonna carry on through the meditation. I'm going to start with calming the body and the mind before meditation. Preparation before meditation is vital to get the best out of your meditation. Also, the key to a good meditation isn't what you're going to be seeing in meditation. It's basically just concentrating on one thing, your breath. When you're doing guided meditation, people make the mistake of trying to listen to what the person that's doing the guided meditation is saying. And that means their brain, the human brain is alert, because they're trying to desperately listen to the meditation and find out where the person that's guiding the meditation is taking them. And that's totally the wrong way to do it. I could guide somebody into a meditation and taking them into a forest, but if they're doing the meditation correctly, they could be on a beach, or they could be in a park, or they could be elsewhere. The last past life regression meditation that I did, I was taking somebody down a street or down a staircase or whatever, but they were somewhere else. They were in the country, or they were somewhere else. And that's because they were just solely concentrating on one thing, their breathing. So breathing throughout meditation is 5 slow breath, a slow breath for the count of 5, in through the nose. As you breathe in, you're filling your diaphragm with air. So when you're breathing in, if you put your tummy on, you put your hand on your tummy or your rib cage, as you breathe in through the nose, the rib cage should blow out like a balloon, getting as much oxygen into your lungs and your rib cage as you possibly can. When you breathe out, we're breathing out through the mouth, again for the count of 5, and we're pulling the tummy in. That gets all of the carbon monoxide and the toxins out. Next breath in is 5 breaths in through the nose, 5 breaths out, and you carry on like that. A lot of us shallow breathe, so we're not filling our lungs properly with oxygen. We're just taking very short breaths, and the breath maybe goes to here, stops here. The breath that you need for meditation needs to go from the nose down into your lungs. So it's a case of you're bringing in as much oxygen as possible, and that's going to bring the oxygen right into the lungs and the diaphragm, filling the lungs and the diaphragm. And then breathing out, you're breathing out slowly through the mouth, drawing in the diaphragm and the rib cage. So that is how we're supposed to breathe, but we don't. But during meditation, if we just concentrate on breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 5, and that's all we're concentrating on, the human brain cannot multitask. It is too busy counting 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out. And I will guide you into that breathing and then say you're on your own. And then you just continue counting those 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out in your mind. That means the human brain is relaxing, the body is relaxing, and the subconscious mind or the spiritual mind is able to go where it's needed during that guided meditation, i.e. past life. So your subconscious takes you where you need to be. Always do it with closed eyes. Obviously I won't be doing it with closed eyes because I'm doing the guided meditation, but closed eyes is better because you don't have any distractions that's going to take you out of that meditation. Make sure you're not going to have any distractions when you do this meditation, i.e. phones turned off. Make sure nobody's going to come in during the meditation, etc. You don't want to be halfway through meditation and somebody comes in and starts talking, and then you lose your concentration. Hello Grace Manning, I know you can't comment because it's only subscribers that can comment, but welcome anyway. If anyone does want to subscribe, there's lots of benefits to subscribing. One, you get to take part in events like this, i.e. commenting. You'll get to take part in my spiritual development classes on a Sunday. You get 2 free card readings every time I go live with a card reading. Half price booked readings. You get added into my Facebook subscription group if you're on Facebook, and my subscription chat room as well, where subscribers can chat. So there's a lot of advantages to doing the subscriptions. We're going to have karaoke nights, we're going to have spiritual chat nights, we're going to have this every Sunday is going to be spiritual development, where we'll be doing things like scrying, card reading, spirit board. We might even do some seancing, crystal work, spell work, that kind of thing. So there's lots to the subscriber section of it, and it's just so that I can give something back to those that do subscribe to my TikTok. Hello, Sierra Tango. Okay, so anyone, even though you're not a subscriber and you're not able to comment, you can still take part in the meditation. Okay, so if you're going to take part and join me in the meditation, if you're sitting up, for best results, take shoes off so that both feet are flat on the floor. Make sure you're sitting in a comfortable position. If you're sitting on a chair, I like the high back chairs because it gives me stability. And you can just place your hands on your lap and just be as comfortable as you possibly can. If you're lying down, make sure that you're lying in a position where you're not going to be uncomfortable and have to move about during the meditation. You don't want to get halfway through the meditation and then you get aches and pains, or you just get really uncomfortable. So whether you're sitting or whether you're lying down, the important thing is to get comfortable. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to tighten every muscle in the body and then relax it. That helps the body, spirit and mind to get into a relaxed state. And because a lot of people don't know that they are stressed. But doing this exercise is going to teach you how to tell when your body is stressed and when it is relaxed. Oftentimes we think our body's relaxed and it's not. We might have tension in our shoulders. We might have tension in the neck. We might have tension in the arms or bad circulations in the legs. So this is going to help you get in tune with your body, and it's also going to relax mind, spirit and body, ready for the meditation. Then once I've done that exercise, we're going to go and start the slow breathing. I'll count you in with 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out. Remember, when you take in the 5 breaths in through your nose, you're filling your diaphragm. So it's slow breath in for 5, slow breath out for 5, and pulling in your diaphragm and your tummy. So imagine a balloon. Every breath in, your tummy should be coming out, or your diaphragm should be coming out the way, almost like filling a balloon up. When you're breathing out through the mouth, you're pulling your diaphragm in. So a deep breathing. Throughout the meditation, that's all you concentrate on. 5 breaths in through the nose, 5 breaths out through the mouth. And that's it. You'll find that my voice will drone away in the distance. And that's completely normal. That's your physical, earthly brain turning off and your subconscious turning on. And it's your subconscious that is going to take you through that meditation. I will count you into the meditation, but you will be listening to your own breath or concentrating on your own breath. So you might not even be realizing that I'm counting you into the meditation. Same as after the meditation, I'll be counting you back out of the meditation just to make sure that you're back in your room. So I hope that explains everything. And this meditation will take you through 3 doors. Now, depending on how many past lives you have lived, depends on how many doors you will be able to open. So, for example, if you've only had 1 past life before this one, when you get to the first door, you'll be able to unlock that door or turn the handle of that door and walk in to that past life. But when you come to the second door, it may be locked. So if that does happen while I'm doing the second door and the third door for other people that are doing the meditation that have had 2 or 3 past lives, your subconscious will just remain in that particular past life until the end of the meditation, and it will bring you back. So I hope that makes sense. As I said, this will be shared on the Mystic Witch YouTube channel and my subscribers group on Facebook as well, if you're a subscriber. So let's begin with either sitting up straight or lying down and getting comfortable. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes, and we're going to squeeze our eyes closed as tight as we can. We're going to then tighten our jaw. To do this, open your mouth as wide as you can and put your tongue on the top of your mouth, like so. That is going to tighten the whole jaw. Another way to tighten your jaw, if that feels uncomfortable, is grit your teeth. Tighten all your jaw bones by gritting your teeth. You want the eyes and the face muscles all tight. Next, we're going to bring up our shoulders to our ears and scrunch the neck, so that the neck, the shoulders and the face are all tight. This may feel uncomfortable, but that's what you want. You're then going to pull your arms into your side and clench your fists as tight as you can. You're then going to pull your tummy in and hold. Pull your butt cheeks together and hold. Hold everything tight. Push your thighs, your knees and your calves together. If you're sitting up, push your feet into the floor. Your whole body should be nice and tight. In fact, uncomfortably tight. If you're lying down, you can push your feet towards the mattress or the bed. And scrunch your toes, tighten your toes. Everything is tight. And we're going to hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to uncurl the toes, relax the feet and the ankles, relax the calf, the knees, the thighs. Just let the hips and the thighs just roll to the side, or just wherever they want to go. Take a deep breath in and out to relax the tummy and the rib cage. Unclench the fists, wiggle the fingers, pull the shoulders down, feel that release and relaxation. Now we're going to pull the shoulders up, forward, down and back. Feel the relaxation. Up, forward, down and back. Again, up, forward, down and back. Now we're going to reverse it. We're going to go down, forward, up and back. Down, forward, up and back. Down, forward, up and back. And give your arms a little shake. Loosen them up. Make sure those arms are nice and loose. We're going to then unclench the jaw, relax the jaw, and relax the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill in your diaphragm for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out through the mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your body should be nice and relaxed. Hello, Diane. Welcome. We are just starting. I don't know if are you going to be joining in the meditation, Diane, now that we're all nice and loose and relaxed? Hello, hello, hello. It's only the subscribers that can comment, but everyone will still be able to see our comments. Thank you for the likes, Rose. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Okay, now that we've relaxed, let's go into meditation. So, now that you're relaxed, whether you're sitting on the chair, whether you're lying down, we're going to start the deep breathing. I will start counting you into the deep breathing, and then I'll let you know when you can carry on the deep breathing on your own. When you start counting the deep breathing on your own, I will start the guided meditation. If you find yourself pulled to listening to my voice, take yourself straight back to counting 5 breaths in through the nose, filling your diaphragm, 5 breaths out, pulling your diaphragm in. It's so easy to try and listen to the guided meditation, but try and resist doing that. The key to the meditation is concentrating on the breath only. So if it was me doing meditation, I would be 5 in and 5 out. 5 in and 5 out. And that's what I would be telling myself throughout the whole meditation. 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out. Eventually you will find that my voice will fade out, and that's absolutely normal. Let it fade, just concentrate on nothing else but counting the 5 breaths in and 5 breaths out. That will take you deeper into meditation, and my guiding the meditation will take you to where your meditation needs to take you. After the meditation, if you are a subscriber, we can discuss what you seen in that meditation, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get started. I'll count you in for 5 or 6 of your breaths, and then I'll let you know just to carry on that rhythm. So I'll get you started in your rhythm. So let's start. 5 breaths in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carry on that rhythm in. 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that rhythm. Keep counting. Don't listen to my voice. Just concentrate on each breath in and each breath out. With every breath in, you're going deeper and deeper into meditation. As we start relaxing with every breath, you stand up from where you're lying or sitting, looking around you. You head for your door. Slowly take slow, relaxed steps to that door. As you reach the door, you turn the handle to open it. But instead of your hallway or whatever is usually behind your door, there is a long corridor with stone marble floors. You're walking barefoot on these cold marble floors. The walls have dark oak wood paneling, and the hall is lit by candles that hang from the wall. Though the hall is dimly lit, it's calming and relaxing. You are safe. As you walk along the corridor, feel each step on the cold marble floor, passing each candle. It's calm and safe here. Just in front of you is a spiral marble staircase with white banisters. Walk towards that inviting spiral staircase. This staircase will take you into your first past life. As you reach the top of this spiral marble staircase, there are 12 steps, and with each step it will take us deeper into your meditation towards your first door and your first past life. So let's take a hold of the railing and step down. We're going to count from 10 to 1, 12 to 1, sorry. 12. Down another step. 11. Down another step. 10. And 9. Deeper, deeper into meditation. And 8. And 7. And 6. Step 5. Halfway there. And then to breathe. Count only each breath in and each breath out. As we go down the next step. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. You've reached the bottom of that spiral staircase, and just before you is an arched doorway with golden copper handles. Walk towards that beautiful doorway and take a hold of the copper handle. Look down at your feet. You see white light coming through from the bottom of the doorway. It's time to turn the handle and walk through that doorway. The light is blinding at first, and you can only see white, bright light. The light disappears. What do you see? What is before you? Maybe you're in a town. Maybe you're in a village. Or in the countryside. Take a look around. Pay attention to details. What's the weather like? Look down at your feet. What are you wearing? What clothes are you wearing? You see someone walking towards you. That person seems very familiar. The person calls you by name. What's your name? You greet that person. Now ask that person what the date and the time is, and the day. This is your chance to get as much information about this time as you can. You might want to ask what the person's name is, what the year is, what country. What's the name of the place that you're in? Spend a few moments just asking your questions to gather as much information as you can about this particular pastime. Pay attention at the same time to the buildings or the things that are around you. Do these things look familiar? Are you male? Are you female? What's your age? Is it daytime? Or is it evening? This is your opportunity to gather as much information as you can in this lifetime. Take your time and move on when you feel ready to move on. You don't have to move on with me. You can stop and chat and find out more information. But if you're ready to move on with me, you'll see a pathway or maybe a cobbled road just in front of you. It's time to follow that pathway or cobbled road. That cobbled road is going to take you to yet another door. This time, the door is a white door, but it still has a golden brass doorknob. You walk towards that door. You may want to pause and look back behind you and remember where you were and what you learned in this past life. If the door will not open, spend the remainder of this meditation exploring the past life you're already in. But if the door opens, we will walk through that door into your second past life. So when you're ready, turn the golden knob on the door. Again, look at your feet. Below the door there is white light. Open the door. If the door won't open, stay where you are in this lifetime and explore the people and the place, gathering as much information as you can. But if the door opens, the white bright light at first startles you and maybe glares in your eyes before it dims and fades, revealing another place, another time, another year, maybe even another century. Look around you. Where are you? Are you in a town or a village? Maybe by the sea? Maybe in a forest or in a cabin? What things are around you? Buildings, picket fences, farmland, trees, streams, rivers, or the ocean. Familiarize yourself with this place. Look down at your feet. What are you wearing? Shoes? Boots? Sandals? What's the weather like? clothes are you wearing? Again, a lady approaches. She smiles. She knows you. And she gives a wave as she comes closer. And she calls your name. What's your name? She tells you her name. And she bids you to have a seat on a nearby bench. She's glad to see you. And she wants to tell you all the information you need to know. This is your time again to ask your own questions. What's the year and the month and the day? Where are you? Where do you live in this lifetime? Maybe what's your occupation? Also, are you male or female in this lifetime? What things is she showing you? Maybe farm buildings, maybe terraced houses, maybe the shore, maybe the woods with a log cabin and a stream nearby. Ask the name of the place or even the country that you're in if you do not recognize the place you're in. Again, this is your time to ask any questions of this lifetime that you may be needing to ask. Take a few moments to gather that information. Look at the people around you. They nod and wave as they go past. All too familiar faces. You know them. Of course you do. You lived in this time, this place, among these people. What time of day is it? Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? As you carry on talking, the lady bids you to carry on your journey. Time is moving on. And there may be another past life that you've yet to discover. Or maybe she's asking you to stay a little bit longer if she already knows that the doorway is locked. As you walk forward, following the path or the road before you, take notice of the things that you are seeing. Faces, people. Is it warm? Is it cold? Are you wearing a jacket? As you carry on, you see before you the third and final past life door. Again, this door is purple and arched and has a golden brass handle. You walk towards that beautiful violet purple door, stopping briefly to look around you and what you're leaving behind. Take one last look. Whatever it is that you have heard and seen in this place, you will remember when you come back to your time. We're now going to open the third past life door. And remember, if this door does not open to you, this is your opportunity to stay where you are and explore more of this lifetime. But if the door readily opens, you know you've lived 3 past lives and you're ready to explore your third past life. So let's open that beautiful violet door. Again, blinding white light glares your eyes just for a moment or two, and then dims to reveal another place, another time. Where are you this time? What's around you? What's the climate like? Looking down at your feet. What are your clothes that you're wearing? The shoes that you're wearing? Are you male or female in this lifetime? The path or the road before you, is it a mud trail, cobbled path, or cobbled street, or a sandy beach, the sand dunes on either side, and the swooshing of waves? Maybe it's a forest. Take time to look around you. Breathe in the air, the smells, the sights. There's a couple, a man and a gentleman, with a young girl walking towards you. Happy little family. The gentleman is wearing a hat. What type of hat is it? Is it a bowler hat that he tips as he greets you? Or a flat cap? The lady smiles, and the child runs up to you and gives you a hug. The child knows you well, and so does the couple. And the lady greets you by name, and the gentleman shakes your hand. What is your name? And who are the people that greet you in this place? There's a stone wall nearby. The gentleman bids you to sit with them for a while on the stone wall. Maybe he's letting you know what the latest news in this place is. He may tell you his name. He may mention friends or even family that you have in this place. Again, this is your time to ask questions. What is it you want to know about this past life? And remember, you can come back here anytime you want. Whatever information you gather, be sure you will remember it when you return to your own time. Spend a little time walking around this place with the lady and the gentleman and the child, or even on your own. Take note of the people around you, the sights and the smells. Familiarize yourself once more with this place you once called home. And this time, a lady walks towards you and reminds you it's getting late and it's time to return home to your time. But she invites you to come back here anytime. And whether you've just walked through 1, 2, or 3 doors, you know you can return here anytime, just by going back into this meditation. But for now, whatever past life you're in, walk along the path or the road or the lane that's in front of you. This will take you back to the very first oak door that you first walked through. The door is familiar with its beautiful arch, its dark oak colour, and that shiny brass door handle. Take one last look behind you and remember everything that you've taken in on this journey back in time. It's time to come back home to your time. Turn the handle and open the door. This time there is no white light, only the dark oak corridor that leads you to that beautiful marble staircase. Walk through the door, closing it behind you, and head towards that marble stairway. As you stand at the bottom of the stairway looking up, you see those 12 familiar marble stairs spiraling upwards towards the hall at the top and towards the room that you left. With each step that we take up those stairways, we are going further away from that past life, and bit by bit, step by step, heading back forward in time to this lifetime. So let's begin. Again, we're going to count from 12 to 1. 12 being the first step, going up that stairway. And with each step, we'll be leaving the past behind and coming back into this time. Step up. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Almost halfway there. 5. You stop and look behind. The door has disappeared. And we're almost back. Let's carry on up the stairway. 4. Coming back into your time, your space. 3. 2. 1. We reach the top of the stairway. You may start to hear my voice again, but keep focusing on your breath. Walk along the hallway, that beautiful candlelit hallway with its marble floors, till you see your familiar room door. Open the door. You're now back in your own home, in the room that you were before this meditation. If you are sitting, find yourself walking towards your chair. If you are lying down, walk towards your bed. And just relax on your chair or your bed. And I'm going to count back from 5 to 1. Bringing you back into your own body, back into your own awareness. 5, 4, 3, 2, with all your toes and your hands, bringing yourself back into your own body and mind. 1. Let's take 3 deep breaths in and out. Breathe in through the nose for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and find yourself back where you first began, And if you're still in meditation or you've fallen asleep, that's okay too, because you can come back to this video anytime you wish. But if you're back in the room with me and you're one of my subscribers, let me know you're back. And you might want to let me know what you experienced during your meditation. Hello, Casey. I noticed Casey joined us. I'm going to let the background wind play just a little bit, just for those that are still maybe enjoying their meditation. Hello, Jess. Yay. Nice to see you, Jess. Did you do the meditation? Or have you just joined? Now, those that are not my subscribers and not able to comment, you can leave me a message if you want on my message. You can DM me, let me know how you got on with this meditation. Hello, Grace. I'm still going to say hello to the people that I see coming in the room, even though you're not one of my subscribers. Every Wednesday, I will be doing an event for my subscribers, right up until December. And then in December, the event will be closed and only available for subscribers only. But I wanted to make these events available for everyone to see, because not everyone may not want to subscribe unless they know what they're subscribing to. So each Wednesday we'll be doing things like this, meditation nights. We might be doing music quiz nights. We might be doing spiritual chat together, questions and answers. We might even do a mediumship night, or an open card reading night where all subscribers will get free full card readings on a Wednesday night. Each Wednesday night event for subscribers will be different. So there'll be something new every week. For subscribers, what do you get? Every Sunday, live here on TikTok, we will be doing a spiritual development class. You'll also get added into my Facebook subscribers group, where the development class videos will be saved to that group for subscribers to actually be able to look back on those lessons. Subscribers will also get 2 free card readings, 2 card readings with every live reading that I do. So even if I do my gifted readings, subscribers get 2 cards free. We will have a monthly prize draw. We've just had one on Sunday there, and Lucy won a beautiful jade bracelet. So there'll be another prize draw in December for subscribers only. The prize could be one of my handcrafted dream catchers, or my handcrafted spiritual jewellery. All my jewellery is crystal jewellery, so it has genuine crystals in it. The 13th person to subscribe will win a crystal jewellery item for being the 13th subscriber. I believe we are at number 8. We have got 8 subscribers already. So 5 more and we will find out who will be the 13th subscriber who is going to be lucky enough to be able to receive a crystal jewellery item from myself. And they'll still be able to be entered into that monthly prize draw. We also have the subscribers group on Facebook and the chat room where you can meet other subscribers and myself, and you can have one-to-one time with myself, maybe to ask questions, spiritual questions, maybe to work on what we've learned in the Sunday classes. This Sunday's class on TikTok will be open to everyone, but like this event, only subscribers will be able to comment. From December, all my Facebook subscribers only will have to subscribe on TikTok to remain in the Facebook group from the 1st of December. If you're already a TikTok subscriber, you don't have to do anything. I know that a few have subscribed in the last couple of days, so you'll still be subscribed until really probably mid-December anyway, unless you take out another monthly subscription. The subscription, I believe, for the UK is £4.99. I think in the USA it's something like $5.99 to subscribe each month, and you can do it month by month, or you can do it a rolling month. It's entirely up to you, but you're getting a lot of benefits for subscribing. Hello, Dawn Elizabeth. As you can see, Jess and Casey are 2 of my subscribers, and Diane Smith is also one of my subscribers as well. I don't know if Diane's still with us or Casey's still with us. I know Diane joined just at the beginning of the meditation, but I don't know whether she's still in meditation or whether she's fell asleep. I'm not sure. But for those that have watched the meditation and weren't able to comment, I do hope that you got something out of the meditation. You will be able to see this meditation again and do this meditation again if you go to my YouTube channel, The Mystic Witch. Or if you're already in my subscription group on Facebook, I will be sharing it to that subscription group as well, so that you can watch this video over and over again and do this past life regression meditation absolutely any time that you want to redo it. Hello, Roma. Hello, Rochelle. So again, next Wednesday we will be having another event. It will be the last open event before the subscriber events close to only subscribers only. But next Wednesday's event will be open to everyone, but only subscribers will be able to comment, a bit like this one. You'd have to subscribe on TikTok to be able to comment on the lives. I don't know if you've still got Jess and Diane and Casey, who are our subscribers already, or whether they fell asleep during the meditation. For Rochelle that's just joined us tonight, I know Rochelle's in the Facebook group, although she's not subscribed yet to the TikTok. So Rochelle, you will be able to watch this video back again over in the Facebook group, okay, until December. Those that are not subscribed can go to the Mystic Witch YouTube channel. You'll find the link to that channel on my website, which is on my TikTok bio. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to end tonight's video. Please feel free to message me if you've been joining in with the meditation. Remember, you can join in any of my subscriber events just by hitting that little yellow box at the top that says subscribe. And you can take out the subscription for a month, or you can do a roll-in subscription, and of course you can cancel anytime you want. So just for those that are joining me tonight, what do you get as a subscriber? You obviously get your bright yellow badge like Jessica and Jess and Casey have got, and Diane. You will get 2 card reading every time that I'm live, just for being a subscriber. That's free even on the gifted nights. A prize draw every single month that is open to all subscribers. We had the prize draw on Sunday, and Lucy Lou Yates won a beautiful jade crystal bracelet. For the 13th subscriber who subscribes to my TikTok, they will also receive a crystal piece of jewellery from myself for being the 13th subscriber. I've set a goal to get at least 13 subscribers. It'd be lovely to have more so that I can teach more, but for number 13 subscriber, which is my lucky number, they will receive a crystal jewellery. I believe we're on 8 subscribers so far. So we've got 5 subscribers to go before we find out who number 13 will be. So the 13th subscriber also receives a piece of jewellery that I've handcrafted myself, and it has Reiki and spiritual healing in it. As well as that, subscribers get free access to my subscriber events every Wednesday, like this one, which was the past life regression meditation. They also get access on a Sunday evening to my spiritual development classes, live here on TikTok. It will be open to all this Sunday, but only subscribers will be able to comment on or in the class. After this Sunday coming, the classes and the Wednesday events will be closed to everyone except subscribers. I'm just keeping the lives open this last week and this week, just to give non-subscribers a little taste of what they're getting when they subscribe to my TikTok. So there is a lot to the subscription. You also get added onto my Facebook subscription page or group. on Facebook, and Messenger has a subscription chat room as well, where we all get together and just chat as a group. Means that you have one-to-one time with myself, who then you can have free advice. You know, you're going to get free readings. We're going to have free subscriber reading nights, where subscribers can come along on a Wednesday when I do a subscriber reading night, and all subscribers will get 2 or 3 cards depending on what they want, absolutely free. So there is a lot that I'm offering. Hello Colette, there is a lot of things that I will be offering my subscribers. But as I said, if you're already a subscriber over in my Facebook group, come the 1st of December, to stay in that group, you need to subscribe up here. So you need to be a subscriber on TikTok in order to take part in my Wednesday events, my classes, the monthly prize draws. You'll also get 2 free cards readings every time I go live. The 13th subscriber gets a free crystal bracelet or pendant from myself that I make myself and put spiritual healing in them. Subscribers also get access to my Facebook group and chat group. They also have a chance to have a one-to-one with myself. There is just so many benefits that subscribers have. So it is well worth joining. You're going to have access to Wednesday events like this past life regression meditation. You're going to have access every Sunday evening to the spiritual development class. Those spiritual development class will only be shared after this Sunday on the subscription Facebook group. Okay, so you need to hit that subscribe button before the end of the month, or on the 1st of December, to be able to stay in the Facebook subscription group if you're already in there from November. So if you've got any questions about the meditation, for those of you that aren't subscribers but have been taking part in tonight's meditation, if you go to my website, the link is on my bio, and go to the Mystic Witch YouTube channel tomorrow, I will have downloaded this video onto that channel. If you're already in the subscriber group, I will also put this video in the subscriber group. That means that if you've already taken part in this meditation tonight, you can go back and replay it anytime you want from that YouTube channel or the Mystic Witch subscribers group on Facebook. Again, the link for that group is on my website, but if you haven't subscribed here, you won't get in the group. You need to be a TikTok subscriber from the 1st of December to get into that Facebook group. So I hope that all makes sense. Hello Tracy. I know Tracy can't reply just now because she hasn't subscribed on TikTok, but she is in my subscription group. But lovely to see you here as well. So with that, I'm gonna head off. I have got some profile readings to do tonight, and I've also got a card of the day to do before I finish all my to-do list for tonight. It is a new moon tonight, folks. So anything that you have to release from the past, tonight is the night to do it, right? The new moon is great for releasing everything that you don't need, whether it's negative people from the past, negative thoughts, negative actions, whether you've had a pretty shit 2 or 3 months or whatever, and you just want to put that behind you. Write it all down on paper, and then fold the paper away from you, then fold the paper towards you in quarters. Pop it in a flame-proof dish and burn it. And when the ashes have cooled down, cast the ashes to the four winds and ask the universe to take it away from you and release it. Or you can bury it in the earth and ask Mother Earth to take it away from you and replace it with healing and positivity. And then you're ready to start tomorrow on a brand new, positive, better present and future. And you can start manifesting the things that you want in your life. Again, if you want to know a little bit more about manifestation, why not subscribe? I'll be doing manifestation classes on a Sunday for all my subscribers. Hello, Jenny. Nice to see you. How are you? You just caught me on the end of this event. Lovely to see some of my subscribers popping in just before I was going off. Absolutely lovely to see everyone. Hello, Mandy. And of course Rochelle was there as well. I know Rochelle and Mandy can't comment. It is only subscribers that can comment on a Wednesday because it is our Wednesday event. Tonight's event was past life regression meditation. If you would like to do the meditation, it will be shared on the Mystic Witch YouTube channel tomorrow, as well as my subscribers group on Facebook. Yay, Colette has subscribed. Welcome. Yay, Colette is number 9. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the subscription. Yay. We've only got 4 more subscribers to get before somebody is the 13th subscriber. Hello, hello. How are you? Did you take part in the meditation tonight, Colette? Or did you come in halfway through it? Hello, Spiritual. Hello, Saharian. Well, do you know what? Now, I think you're already in my, yeah, you are, aren't you? You're already in the subscription group on Facebook, which means you'll be in it in December as well. So I will be sharing it in that group anyway, as well as the Mystic Witch YouTube channel. It's going to get shared on there. For non-subscribers, every Wednesday we're going to have a subscriber-only event such as this one, which is tonight's one was a past life meditation. Next Wednesday will be the last Wednesday event that I will keep open for non-subscribers. After that, because we're in December and a new month, the Wednesday events will be closed to subscribers only. So if you're not a subscriber, you won't be able to join in the Wednesday events as from the first Wednesday in December, if that makes sense. But I know Colette and Jenny and Diane and Casey and Jess will all be able to join anytime. And you also get those 2 free card readings as well every time I do a live reading, which is fantastic. And you get you'll get into next month's prize draw as well. Exciting things are going to be coming up. So tomorrow night, I am back live tomorrow night. It is an open live. It is not a subscriber only live. It is an open live, and it is free readings. Every Thursday night is a free reading night here on my TikTok. That will be between 9 and 9:30 p.m. tomorrow evening, which is 3 to 3:30 p.m. CST time. So if you would like a free card reading, it is only one card readings tomorrow night because they are free unless you are a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, you will get 2 free cards. But for anyone that has missed this meditation tonight, I am going to be sharing it on the Mystic Witch YouTube channel. You'll find the link on my website, which is on my bio here on TikTok. Simply click on my website link and scroll to the left. You will see all my social media links. I have got 2 YouTube channels, Lady Moonlight and the Mystic Witch. This one, because it's a subscriber, will be on the Mystic Witch. If you're already a subscriber, it will also be saved on my Facebook subscription group tomorrow. So my subscribers can come back to this video absolutely anytime they want, and they can do this past life regression anytime that they want. Including Colette. Yay, I'm so excited because Colette has subscribed tonight. So Colette is our brand new subscriber. We only need 4 more subscribers before number 13. My goal is to get 13 subscribers, and to thank everyone to get me to that 13th. Whoever is the 13th subscriber will receive a free jewellery item from myself. It's a handcrafted crystal. It might be a crystal necklace, it might be a crystal bracelet, but I make them myself. I put Reiki and spiritual healing in them, and I bless them. So Lucy was in our subscriber free draw on Sunday, and she's going to be receiving this because Lucy won my very first bracelet, which is the jade and rose quartz bracelet. So in December we'll be having another subscriber only prize draw during the Sunday spiritual development classes, where somebody else is going to win another prize. I will let you know nearer the time what that prize is. But I'd like to thank Colette for joining as a subscriber tonight. Yay, I'm super excited. Thank you to Jess and to Diane and to Casey and to Jenny, who are already my subscribers, who have just popped on tonight. Lovely to see you all. Thank you to everyone that has been watching and hasn't been able to comment. I hope everyone had a chance to do the meditation. And if you weren't able to comment on tonight's meditation, but you'd like to talk about your experience during that meditation, drop me a message. Let me know how you got on with the meditation. Hello, Chloe. Okay, I'm gonna head off. I've got a couple of profile readings to do. If anyone would like a free profile reading, if you go to my profile, I have a pinned post which has a readings list. Simply comment card please, and I will give you a free profile reading on my TikTok profile and tag your name in it. I am going to be jumping off and doing some, I have 2 or 3 profile readings to do from that list tonight. So if you are wanting a reading tonight, jump along to my profile page here on TikTok, or just scroll left to get to my profile page, and just comment card please. I'll be happy to give you a profile reading. Failing that, I am back tomorrow night for an open live. It is not a subscriber live. It is an open live free readings night. So everyone can come along and get a reading. Non-subscribers will have a 1-card reading, and subscribers will have a 2-card reading. So I'm looking forward to doing some readings tomorrow night live right here on TikTok, and it's all free. It's not a gifted one, and it's not a subscriber one. It is a free readings night tomorrow evening. Yay! So have a great Wednesday evening, everyone. For all the ghosty hunters out there, check out my latest video on my profile. We have an African grey parrot called Rio, and for 8 years our parrot, for whatever reason, has not spoken, has not whistled much, because he was in a joint cage with our older parrot. We recently split the 2 parrots up into their own cage, so they now have separate cages. And tonight on the new moon, I was lucky enough to get our little baby parrot, who has not spoken in 8 years, on camera talking. Now you can't see the parrot because we have in our living room, our light is red, so you can just make out Rio's cage in the background. But put a set of headphones on with the volume up, because the voice that this parrot came out with is quite chilling. Our home is haunted, and our older parrot already mimics some of, or sometimes spirits speak through our older parrot, and we're used to that. Or he copies voices, and we're used to that. But Rio tonight came out with the most creepiest haunting voice ever. It spooked myself and my partner to the point I turned on the video, and I prayed and hoped that it would continue talking in that haunted voice, that creepy voice, and it did. So do go and check that video out. We're trying to suss out what it said. So if anyone would like to listen to that video and give their opinion on what they think this creepy haunted voice said through our little parrot, please let us know. You know, I think, I can't remember what I thought I heard it say, but I felt it was like a past life barman, because I felt like he was saying, he had a little haunting cackle, and it was like, I think you've had enough, or you didn't need any more, or something like that. But let's see what everybody makes out. For best results, do what I did. I put headphones on, and I turned the volume up and listened to it via headphones 2 or 3 times before I was able to pick up things. But it's going to be interesting to see what other people that watch that video actually come up with. It's also on my Lady Moonlight channel, because it spooked us out to the point where I thought I have to share this on TikTok, and I have to share it on my YouTube channel. So yeah, it's pretty spooky, but yeah, I love it. And on a new moon as well. You know, it's like, whoa, absolutely loved it. It put me in the right frame of mind for doing the past life meditation tonight. Hearing a creepy parrot, hearing a creepy voice coming from your young parrot when he hasn't spoken in 8 years is pretty haunting. So I just had to share it on my TikTok. As I said, you don't actually see the parrot because he caught me off hop. We had at night, because it's nice and dark in the winter, we love to have a red light on in the lounge because it's just nice and cozy. But the camera doesn't pick up the cages very well with the red light. You can just make out the shadow of Leo's cage in the background. But oh boy, when you've got headphones on and you've got the volume up a bit, you can hear this creepy voice. So do let me know once you've listened to it. It's only about 3 minutes, just under 3-minute video, but boy, he said a lot in that 3 minute. Of course, there's a few whistles, like parrots always whistle, right? So there is a few whistles in between, but he has this creepy cackle comes through and a really deep voice, which for Rio has a high-pitched voice for a parrot. So to come out with a creepy low voice, it was just one of those oh my god moments. It even shut our other parrot up. Our other parrot was like, what the heck? So it had to be shared on my TikTok. It is on my profile page, so go check it out. I love catching our parrots doing spooky things, so I hope you'll all enjoy that. I will be back tomorrow night for free readings. I'm off to do card of the day and some profile readings. Thank you to Colette for subscribing tonight. Thank you to all my other subscribers, to Jess, to Diane, Casey, and everyone else, and Jenny as well. Absolutely lovely to see you all. So have a great Wednesday. I'm off to do some profile readings on my profile and card of the day, and then I'm going to chill out for the rest of the night with my spooky parrot and my partner. So do check out my video with our spooky parrot, who honestly, it sounds like something from The Exorcist. When you're sitting there with your cup of coffee and you hear this creepy voice coming out of your parrot, you're like, whoa. So I had to record it and I had to put it on my TikTok, and it's also on the Lady Moonlight YouTube channel as well. So exciting. See you all tomorrow. It's not a subscriber only event tomorrow. It is an open live and it is free readings for everyone. Non-subscribers can come along and get a 1-card reading. And if you're already a subscriber like Colette and Jenny and Casey and Diane and Jess, then you'll get a 2-card reading. So I look forward to doing those readings with you tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday, everyone. Love and bright blessings to you all. Mwah. And thank you to everyone for the follows, for the likes. And welcome Colette to my subscribers. Catch you all later. Mwah.